So I welcome everyone. I thought of this to do something like this as we are gearing up for our gala Premia Awards this year from December 19th through December 22nd. We have 4 days. Yes, we are arrogant like that. We feel like we can control the entire weekend. So we start with the pre-awards mixer. Then we'll do the leadership breakfast the day after. Then the gala awards, where people will know if they won. And the iron on people that didn't vote for them. Then we have the world famous PBN beach party. That'll be on a Monday. So the theme is power of us. So I want to go around the room and if there's just like 1 or 2 minutes, if there's anything or anyone that without that person, in that person, you won't be where you are from a business standpoint. Who would that be and why? Everybody knows me. If you don't know me, my name is Bola Lawal, convener, CEO of Premia Business Network. I run 3 businesses in one. Premia Event Services, Premia Solutions, we sell Zoll, and the community. We run the community that has brought everybody together. So that's me.
Yeah, Babatunde Akimoses, I'm CEO of Sycamore. We provide financial services like credit, savings, and investments to Africans everywhere they are in the world.
My name is Chidima Uzoma. I'm the founder, CEO of Zide Food Company, the producers of the best yogurts in Nigeria. Arguably, yes.
ID.
Hi everyone. My name is Joe Akinde, but everybody calls me ID. I help startup founders clear the cobwebs in their heads. That's my day job.
My name is Benga Digun, founder, CEO, Reba Perfecta. We do construction support, infrastructure support, and the rest of it. I don't want to bore you with the rest of it. I'm a parts problem solver, parts people person, but full-time believer in collaborations and doing stuff together, the power of us.
Okay, hi, my name is Oluchukwu Chadik. I'm the founder of Your Personal Finance Girl. And what we do is we teach people about money, how to save, budget, invest, everything money.
Blessing.
Okay, my name is Blessing Bossman, and I'm the MD of Davido Ayo. We train technical talents.
Hi everyone, my name is Kikela Mofola Gunia. I'm co-founder of Cargo Plug. We ship things in and out of Nigeria for businesses.
Okay, so I had the opportunity to apply for a grant, £250,000. But because I didn't think that I had the network to be able to show proof of the matching funds, I applied for £150,000. And if you know who I am today, if it was even £5 million, I'd be like, sign me up. And that taught me a lesson about having people around you. That, okay, I'm here. Even if me physically here, I can't do certain things. I know I have people around me. Us, to me, feels like infrastructure. Like the people I can lean on. Like you all know, we have a community. We all help each other. It's easy to ask, because I think we are function driven. Please, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need help. People have called me on different occasions. I need help, but I want us to take a step back. I want to get everyone's perspective of how you see people. I'll tell you why I'm asking this. Gift, when she used to work with us as community manager, for our first day at work, I said, I don't like people. And she looked at me like, you, this guy, you. I just looked at her. I said, let me tell you something about people that I know. Most people are really here to get whatever it is they're trying to get done. Look, I don't for 1 minute even fall to that. Because at the end of the day, everybody's trying to get something. Everybody's trying to do something, trying to work. And the awareness for me has always been like, be aware that not everyone is your best friend. You guys might laugh, might smile, but that doesn't really mean they love you, and sometimes you probably annoy them. This is fine. I can be very annoying, and so my awareness for people is pretty high. Maybe saying that I don't like people is a strong thing, but I just always look at things from a face value. So my circle could be small. My friends could be not as expansive as people think, but in terms of bringing people around, I do what I can for everyone. So I just want, and whoever's comfortable to talk, your general view of people, because we always talk about this. Like it sounds like kumbaya now. The power of us, all of us. That's hard, but we all know that we're still individuals. We're different. We're unique. There's a lot of things to us, but from you, your individual perspectives, how do you see people? Who wants to? Who's like me that that's constantly on their mind about how they see people and how they interact and understand and are aware that people are different and people could have their own agenda and not feel betrayed or angry about that.
When we're dealing with people, business, boardroom, customers, employees, employer, is once you understand that emotional layer to things, even though we all sit down, wear our nice clothes and, try to be as logical as possible, but once you understand that emotional layer to things, you're most likely to win with people. And this has guided a lot of interactions from negotiations to pretty much everything. And so that's what I think.
That's a very interesting perspective. Logic versus emotions. Interesting. Who else wants to go?
So, like you, I also have lots of acquaintances, but very few friends. Actually, I'm introvert. There's some people that probably haven't seen me since secondary school. I will not believe that I do. Can speak in front of my. I used to run from pictures. I used to run from everything. I go and write in the class and be taking pictures. That's me. But a lot of life experiences have brought me to this version, and so I kind of deliberately, actively, mentally strip away the things that are attached to people when I meet people and when I interact with people, and try to really see the person that is in front of me. I really, really, really try hard. Usually it doesn't show, but I'm really, really always trying to see who is this person. It has its costs, but that's kind of how I see people. So maybe it's not the most optimal way to optimize for getting the things that people get out of me in exchange, right? But honestly, I don't care. This is my own value. So I think that's how I see it.
I love that. Pockets of value. That's.
And one thing I know about people is everybody would end up being self-centered. So because I've had to interact with people, I've had to come to look for the common ground. So what do you like? What does this person like? And then have conversations around that thing. So that at the end of the day, we both I leave the conversation with what I want. And then you also feel seen, heard, and listened to. Right. So yes, everybody ends up being really selfish at the end of the day. But then again, you want to be sure that you are remembered for something worthwhile. So that is how I see people. I want to give value and as well as ensure that you're getting something out of it.
Just talked about people, how we see people. But I want to now go deeper and say, how do you handle disappointment? Disappointment, it could be in business, it could be personal relationship, it could be anything as regards to people. I always hear this thing, say people will always disappoint you as opposed to work. We don't interact with robots now, at least not in personal relationships yet. You hear the word people will disappoint you. How do you guys process that with disappointment with people? Could be business, it could be in personal relationships. Like for me, because of how I place people, and I need to, because if someone disappoints, what's going to happen? You will die. Because obviously, where my awareness, like you said something earlier, You probably thought you were joking outside when you said you're always thinking risk management, but that is me 100%. It doesn't necessarily mean that, my God, anyone around me, okay, this could happen. I'm just aware.
But doesn't that make you pessimistic? Like you're negative, like you're cynical about everything.
Do I look like a cynical
I
person?
think there's a little bit of pessimism needed for life.
And but then he's going to be extreme because you really don't like people.
No. So again, it could be a mask that I wear because I don't come off as pessimistic.
Yeah.
But I'm probably pessimistic as hell because my awareness is always like I don't think I've ever taken disappointment personally in a long time because I swear in a lot of time I would expect it. It could also be in my role as convener where it's like I'm one to many or many to one and I see different types of things, lost friendships, all that. So honestly in 2025 okay. If I find out, I mean, it was expected. So maybe there's certain ones I've even grown to agree that they're not bad with. Like pessimism. Like you said, sometimes some level of pessimism is needed. But so that's how I approach it. I already have a win. I don't want to say God up, but my awareness is with everyone that anything can happen. And you just take it. Baba Tunde, you lost anything since. I know you're a very good listener, you're quiet. Are you an introvert?
Yes, I'm an introvert. Of course, it's a lot of people might not know because I write a lot and I speak a lot. But if you listen to me talk, I mean, I talk slowly and like I pick my words. Well, I think disappointment for me, it's personally, it's about the cost. How I feel depends on the cost of disappointment in terms of, okay, so we have a meeting now and somebody doesn't show up. What was the meeting for? It was for us to catch up and just, have drinks. Yeah. But a big deal. I feel bad. And I lost a big opportunity, right? So I think before I react, my logical self will typically kick in to say, okay, well, and it's not just, again, costs might be time, it might be opportunity forgone. Maybe I was supposed to somewhere important, even if it's for drinks. If I cancel something important to come me to chill because I wanted to have drinks and you don't show up, apologize or something, I might feel bad, right? Or I will feel bad actually. So I think for me, I'm really weighing about what happened as a result of that disappointment. And in some cases, it's irreversible. If it's something that doesn't have a very deep implication, and I'm lighthearted, I typically will let it go very easily. But if it's something that I think, man, this has cost a lot now in terms of, what could have been doing or what could have happened, then yeah, I could take it pretty bad. So yeah, that's how I think about it.
Disappointment. All right.
I think disappointment.
Seems like it's your favorite topic.
Maybe because of the industry in which I work, as in logistics, things go wrong all the time. And in many cases, we're the disappointer. I'm being real, things happen.
Actually,
things outside our control. The early days, of course, you keep learning and getting better. We had urgent delivery. So you say, in fact, there was one time, there was a bridal train, the groomsmen's suits, we were bringing them in. And the person that was supposed to bring them in couldn't make it, so they gave it to us last minute. We agreed to bring it. The day of they were supposed to deliver, they said the airline offloaded our goods. How do you call the groom to tell him that those goods? No, the supplier. Yeah, they offloaded everything. Like when you're bringing goods in, if the passengers have a lot of luggage, they will offload cargo. That happens, and it's not within our control. And we've accepted that yes, we can deliver it, and then we messed up. This was like 2015. How do you call the customer and say? At the end of the day,
I want to know what they wore.
You can't. So it's not where you want to be, but then you learn from that and manage expectations and just improve from the disappointments or whatever lessons you've learned from how you disappointed someone or how someone has disappointed you. We've had all kinds of stories, different stories from staff. Somebody stealing to somebody starting a logistics company inside our company. Also, so I'm not pessimistic. I still believe in people. I love people. I enjoy people's company. I also enjoy my own company. But then you can't live without people. I think we just need to find a way to compromise. Even the Bible says that offense will come. People will disappoint you. People will offend you. And you could also offend people. As people have offended you, you've also, I'm sure, offended a lot of people. Yeah, in fact, you offended me one time. No, it was a full-blown conversation on PPN.
I doubt if there's anyone on this table this guy, my boy, it's just because of like you.
Exactly. But then, you move on and you don't hold it inside. I think conversations are very important. And I think, you also have co-founders, transparency and being open about how you feel, even if they rub you the wrong way. I'm an Alice. We've not had a shouting match. We've been in business for 13 years together. But then you have ways of respect. You respect, you communicate, you don't keep things inside. I'm the one that will say, this thing you did, even if I address it, otherwise it just festers and then it turns into something else. So I think managing emotions, being emotionally intelligent, someone said something along those lines. I think disappointment will come. Just be ready, learn, and keep it moving.
I believe people have a lot to give. However, I seek to be of value first. That's how I approach my relationships. I'll look for ways to be of value to you first. Even though sometimes it seems I give more than I get. But from nowhere, somebody just comes and gives me everything. And you meet people where in your mind you think, or the person even comes to tell you, wow, this is the best place I've worked to change my life. And in 3 months' time, they tell you want to resign.
It happens.
Or they are not just meeting up. So these are things that I feel like, and I was building something around this person, and the vision was communicated. So, but you just move on quickly because there's not much you can do. So, I just try to stay happy, and the way something that helped me and shaped me is doing uni. In uni, everybody was like in hostels and schools. Now I was staying downtown with indigents, literally alone. And those were the formative years of my life. So 5 years living alone helped me to initially I was depressed. But shortly thereafter, I just wanted to be alone. So I'm still that person with a lot of friends and no friends. That's what my wife says. I know everybody. I say, no, but which person do you see comes to the house? That we eat about together, we eat all of them. So that's how I approach it.
Right, there will be times you face tribulations, but there will also be times you face victory. So I just take it like that. Tribulations will come, victory will come, and that's life.
Thank you. So we're rounding up very soon, but just one more round of questions, and then the last one will just be whatever it is in your head. Just give me one word. So maybe start thinking about your word now. But rounding off. So one unpopular opinion you have about non-intimate relationships.
For me, the definition of friendship is a commitment to your welfare. So my natural weakness, and I usually work against it, is that even when you're hurting me, it takes me a while to wake up and tell myself that you're hurting me, because I will still be making excuses for you as you're hurting me. I'll make an excuse and say, I know this guy and I know how he thinks. I rationalize what you're doing as it's happening. So I don't know if it answers the question. It's a popular opinion.
It answers the question because I'm about to tell you guys about my popular opinion. No, sir, I'm about to tell you.
I think I'll inspire something. But that for me, and I'm the only 25-year-old in Nigeria with gray hair. So given where I am now, like I said, I'm gradually becoming more successful in catching myself and saying, slow down, guys.
Keep cut it off. So let me tell you guys I like how where you went to. You're saying friendship is an investment in or something about your welfare. Yeah, I believe so too. I believe all friendships I don't know last forever. The fact that I believe that a lot of friendships have expiration date. And I absolutely believe that fights happen and not all fights are meant to be settled. I live religiously by it. Some people don't like it. I'm sure people are going to watch this and this is what they're going to do. Oh boy. I know they're going to do that. But a lot of times we try to be what we are not. I am not that person. I'm not going to settle a fight with you because people want me to settle a fight with you. If I'm not there, I am not there. That's true. Again, you're looking at me, all the people that are going to watch this and roll their eyes. I'm sorry, but not because I just think it's only a human relationship stuff that we all think everything has to be forever. Most things we do, there's exploration on it, we move on from stuff. So what's the problem? If you guys have different values, your relationships are not giving you what you want from it, why do we always try to
make it work, force
it to work?
I think in that example you gave, something has happened, and then you feel like not every fight should settle. But I think you should settle every fight. At least be cordial with whoever is doing this, because you can still, even though you fight, you just never know tomorrow.
No, I get that.
Yeah, as long as the person is alive.
I get that. So
you don't have to be best friends.
So you know how people use the word friendship loosely. And like what you said, how many acquaintances and very few friends. It's hard to be my friend though, because I'm a personal friend. Like my friendship level, I always tell you, like, I sure be my friend, but you almost be my family. So if there's a fight and I don't see a way back from hey, how far? Guys will still sleep. So even they're cussing each other. But how far? What's going on? But that's fine with me, because and the reason why I'm like that is I can't be a haphazard friend. If we are friends, we are going to make money together. We're going to do business together. We're going to do a lot of things together. Trips. Hey, Baba, this dealer. Take a look now. What do you think? That's friendship for me. It's not just about, hey, I'm gonna go watch ball. I'm gonna go play ball. That's fun too. It's cool. How your kids doing? Okay, I can watch your kids. I can take your kids out. Like, it's so deep for me. And if we're not there, a lot of those things I can't open up myself to do them, right? So when I say certain things, it's not because when I see you, I'm going to be like, hey, no, I'm going to, because I have this thing where if I see someone, maybe we are not in good terms, if I don't say hi to you, it bother me the entire night. So I'd rather just come up to you, hey, Alpha. Once I get out of the way, I'm cool. I don't have to be looking like, is it okay? I don't have to be doing that. I'll come up to you and say, hi, what's up, blah, blah, blah. But does that mean we are friends? Or are we cordial? Of course. But do you get the point where people always want to say, I know now you guys, but in my mind, deep down, like,
The relationship has changed.
This relationship not expired. We can just far and cheer each other from afar, and it's fine.
We live in a world where people think everybody is good. And for
I don't.
So growing up, I used to think people were good. Okay. Especially if you're coming from a society that is not so exposed. You come in with the notion that people, because you are a good person, people automatically should be good to you. But then life gets to teach you that not everybody is good. People are your friends, or some people are your friends because of what they can get from you.
Yep.
And people want to use you. So you need people that can open your eyes to the world. You need people that can show you what the world really is. Because a lot of times we approach the world just from a very good moral standpoint. Like the way I approach relationship years, like back in the days, is not the same way I approach relationship now.
So you know how people say, if you want something, maybe okay, first off, I don't like that thing where people do, if they want something from you, they start like 2 weeks before. You don't need to do butter up or whatever. Yeah. And I think people should also get comfortable with that, because I think this mentality sort of just came from when people say, you're reaching out to me, you don't even care how I'm doing.
I don't need you to care.
You don't care how I'm doing. It's just a one-sided.
Yeah.
I think, and which is also, I picked up from what he said, is be okay with giving. Yeah. Your coming back might not be from that source. Yeah. It can come from somewhere else. Yeah. But just be okay with giving when people, reach out to you, and it's really okay. Yeah. It doesn't have to be.
So while I like what you said, it's a bit tricky because there's certain people, it's like, let's say, quote unquote, we are friends. you're the one that does most of the effort, right? But the only time they make an effort is when they need something from you. Honestly, I get that. I'm self-aware enough. It's just not my cup of tea. So I just want to put my energy in you because I beg. So I respect the fact that a lot of people are self-centered or selfish. I don't even necessarily say that's negative. It's not my own cup of tea. There are people that do all these fake friendships, in my own opinion. People are meant for each other. They're just not meant for me.
How do you now draw a line between buckets of value and users? Because
that's a very good point.
You might has the person reached the person reaches out to you, but have you needed the person and reached out and they haven't helped?
So just before you add, with me, friendship is not necessarily me. It's not a transaction to me that I need something, you get something. Some things could just be like, this person never just says hello or never checks on you. Or I don't need anything, but do you even care how I'm doing? So that's my own point. I don't necessarily need, I don't measure friendships saying, I need something, because honestly, I can always figure myself out. So with me, when I have a friend, it's not really about what you can do for me, like value that you can extract. But it could just be like, but how far? How square? You've done everything to me. That's for me at conference. My own utility is very small.
But think about it this way, and I didn't have any unpopular opinion until you made that statement. I read somewhere they said, if you don't ever want to be used, then be useless. If I only reach out to you when I need something, maybe I want to, it's because you are resourceful, it's because you have money, it's because you've gotten up. But think of the extreme end. If you are useless, would anybody reach out to you? Would you be a bucket of value to anybody at all?
I get
Nothing is so bad as something can come out.
Do you understand? Exactly. So if nobody at all, whether it's, and it's a very extreme way to think about it, right? But if nobody is trying to exploit you, you are useless.
I think that it's also important that you know the people where you get your emotional support from. So I don't expect to get my emotional support from, I don't know, whoever is reaching out to me 10 times as well. But I have my people that I get my emotional support from.
Those are your friends.
Well, yeah, my friends, my family.
Because the other ones you described could just be your acquaintance.
Yeah, so that's why your friend circle is really, very, really small. Yeah.
So my own unpopular opinion would be, we can be friends, but we don't have to be that close. Yes, and I can be there. We don't talk. People have said it here before. We may not talk in a year.
Yes.
The next day you call me, Bobo turn up for my show. So that's okay. It doesn't have to be.
Is that person truly your friend? Is that truly your friend?
Yes. You can have close friends.
You might live abroad.
Yeah.
You don't see each other.
It's like me. I don't. In fact, like, if I say this was my friend, sometimes my chest is moving.
So I think there is a, apart from that, I think there is a continuum. There's a continuum between acquaintance, or let's say enemy, acquaintance to friend. Right. So I noticed that when a lot of people stop at friend, it's like a scale of, for someone like you now, every friend has to be a close friend. Just like you said. And it's not necessarily that deep. I can call you my friend. I don't have to. So, but for you, it's like,
Okay, so
yes.
part of it is also
You're a very emotional person.
emotional. Part of it is also function, volume. But it truly is. Friendship come, they go, they last, they don't last. At the end of the day, I don't know. I don't think I know anyone that doesn't have a friend. But before we close, does anybody have anything to just want to say that they've been on their mind, but they didn't get the opportunity to say? And I honestly think that people that eat rice with spoon, makes them vehemently.
Random thoughts. I often imagine, and I liked hip hop so much when I was younger. I thought I was going to be a rapper when I grew up. So now I often imagine my life as a rapper. Even me, I can't imagine it. So.
There's a microphone in front of you.
No, you can't move. No, that's going to cost you money. 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 The imagination is not here.
I'm just saying,
Don't worry.
No,
Save that performance. Don't worry. Save it. It's going to be worth it.
We've not hired
Now, sneak
performance for galas.
Exactly. I'll send you my invoice.
One random thing. Rice and okra is B. It's the best. Then Amala is hyped. The most hyped food ever.
So my random thought is, as a woman, don't date a man that can't give you money.
Wow. Direct. Maybe say provider or financially secure. You're the money.
Give you money.
Spice. We go arrest. If you ain't no one,
What do you say? You didn't even come from. You just went. Okay, it's okay. You know what you want.
Obviously.
And my random word is kitty kata kitty.
As a friend.
Not to join my
Very good.
That's all. Just kitty kata kitty. I have
No,
no idea
no,
what it
no
is.
worries.
But that's the first thing that came to my head when you said random. So,
It's random kind of rank.
Random, probably not so popular thing about me. You can collect my salary if you show up with a lovely, well-prepared
Guinea
plate
fowl.
of. Sometimes it's guinea fowl, sometimes it's seafood.
I always bring food, lots of food and snacks to the table because I believe that collaboration works best when no one is hungry.
Wisdom. Nice.
My random thought today is so I think the world thrives better when women are women and men are men. So I'm not, I don't know. I'm feminist. No, I am a feminist because I believe in
That sounds
equality
very
of
expensive.
rights. But I think that even in feminism, there is so much beauty in women just retaining their femininity and men just retaining their masculinity. Let's not fight, And I think that this whole fight, women, men, everyone needs each other. Women need men need women. We need each other to survive.
Thank you so much.
On the next episode of whatever this is.
Drop money for what?